It's good.
I haven't seen you in a bit, bro.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey guys, Sal Underground here, back here at it. I have a very special guest here, a very close friend of mine. If you want to, he does trading. He's also a software engineer at a school. You know, he could tell that about. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Ivory Sarpong. I go to South University right now. Right now I'm a junior and I'm a comp sci major. I've been doing like software engineering for a while, just really like web development, stuff like that. I'm trying to get into that. And then today we're about to just talk about actually stock options and like what I've been doing with that for the past 3 years. So yeah.
Yeah, so I want to start with how first did you find out about trading and actually get into that? Because a lot of people our age, they don't really want to. They don't even want to, like, if someone handed them money, they probably wouldn't even take it. Like, they just want it to spawn in their account. They don't want to work.
No, honestly, like, trading and stuff like that, I got into, like, just actually buying stocks, like, maybe, like, middle school. Yeah, I got to actually buy stock, like, maybe, like, middle school. And then just because of the return investments. Yeah. But, like, our returns weren't really, like, anything that much. Yeah, so we really buy, like, a full stock. For example, like, Tesla or something. If I put in $1 in, I don't really own, one share of Tesla. I'll probably own, like, a small percentage. But, yeah, so after stocks, I got into options trading, like, a couple, like, maybe, like, 2 years after that. Because I wasn't really doing anything in middle school. So, yeah, so I got into stock options a couple of years after that. And then, like, after that, after seeing the return on that, guys, I was like, no. I don't know. I feel like seeing it from a kid's perspective, you have $1 and now you have $2. But, like, after that, like, from stock options, you have $1 and now you have $100. Like, but it's, it's not, like, the scale and stuff like that. Like, there's different types of ranges, different types of stocks. But, like, it just makes a difference in seeing, like, a return on your investment. It was lovely, man.
Okay, cool, yeah. Because I got into the same as well. I started investing, but, kids, middle school kids, they don't have enough. No one has enough of a whole share. Like, no kid has enough.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
That's a trust fund, baby.
Yeah.
There's no way you have enough, bro.
I know you just recently started up, like a server trading paid platform for where people can learn to trade as well.
Yeah. So we started a Discord group called NCT, and right now we just started it, but we're making, like, a lot of progress also. So basically, we do have a paid portion of it, but we do have a free day, two-day free trial. So, like, you can get into it, see what we're about, and then if you like it, you can stay if you like. And so basically, our paid trial, you guys can see, like, the plays that me and my group do, and then, like, how we make money every day. That's definitely just up to you, because we definitely, like, encourage to educate everybody in, like, how they can practice charting and, like, what they can do with that. Just like the same position I was in where I wasn't able to, like, really make profit off of stock options. Like, we're here to help you so you can do it on your own. And yeah, like, that's the group where we're just a community here and we just want to help everybody out.
Okay. And what is the name of it for the?
Oh yeah, it's called NTT. We can put it in the description below.
Yeah, link in bio. What are some things that you would wish someone, a beginner trader, had told you? Like, what would you tell yourself so you don't make the same mistakes as well?
Wow, that's actually a good one. I think one of my mistakes is knowing, like, the concepts. Knowing concepts, not focusing too much on indicators, because there's, like, a million indicators out there. There's always somebody trying to sell you an indicator, like, hey, I have the best indicator to tell you, like, buy and sell. Indicators out there will not, like, they won't help you as much as, like, actually, like, seeing a graph. But indicators, and then also, like staying away from gurus. Like, I would never tell you I would never tell you I'm gonna make you rich, bro. Like, yeah. You gotta, I feel like trading is definitely, like, an emotional battle as well. Mm-hmm. Trading is definitely an emotional battle. Like, you will be in your room thinking about how you're about to lose it all.
No, this is a real story.
Or make it all. Like, it's like, and then the feeling of getting that money, like, for example, so
unmatched.
Yeah, it's really unmatched, bro. It's like you're chasing a high. Have you ever,
see that shit go green?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Have you ever you know what runner's high is? Runner's high is like when you reach the peak. You start reaching the peak, you reach the peak, and then, like, it's just bliss. Like, that's literally what, like, trading is, bro. It's just the same similar concept. But then also, like, there's backsides to it. Like, imagine, like, you losing all your money from a trade. Honestly, I would just, like, tell everyone that's just starting out to trade, please paper trade. Like, it's really not a joke. You really should paper trade. Don't mess with your, like, money if you don't know how to use your money. And you shouldn't be expecting to get, like, like $2,000 today or, like, $3,000 today. It's really how the market plays out. You should really know it's not what you want, but what the market wants. So, like, just try to do a strategy and, like, play it out yourself.
What year are you in college, by the way?
I'm a junior right now.
Wow, junior. So you're almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Wow. And I know CS, I used to take that, so I know it's very hard. Like, how do you maintain focus with school, passing, and avoiding burnout with, your side projects, how you make money?
Yeah. Okay, so honestly, it's just organization. Because I do like this stock options trading, and then I'm also trying to pass our 400 level classes, and then I'm also the president of a club, so like I really do, so I gotta manage my time and stuff like that. So it's more easier said than done, but if you have like an end goal, like if you want a certain path, like you're obviously you're gonna do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But like anybody that's in college out there and like they're struggling with like organization and how to like do this and that and like really put time into like certain like investing and stuff like that, I would say when you have the time to do it. But if you don't have time, I don't think you should be really spending like more than like 3 days trying to figure out like why this and that happened,
Okay. How do you balance software engineering and day trading?
Wait,
let me follow that up. Like, do you do personal projects on the side for apps, websites, things like that? And do you perhaps build software for day trading as well, like bots, different type of bots, APIs?
Okay, yeah.
Things like that.
So I've never done that. Okay. I've never done the bot. I can't rely so much on a bot like that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I know there's others. Like, honestly, if you want to tell me about it, you can. But I know there's other people out there that they built like Python bots doing that and stuff like that. But I've never ventured in that part of like software engineering to do that. Like, but on the other hand, me building my website and stuff like that. So I build websites for like small businesses. Mm-hmm. So I do that from time to time. I usually focus on that rather than me going back and forth because I want to put like all my time into something if I'm gonna like really make it good. So so when I'm doing that, I don't really focus all that much on trading, but I still do look at the markets and then like I go like gradually back into it.
Okay. Are there any skills you've learned from software engineering that you apply day trading every day?
Honestly, I think patience. Patience with day trading and software engineering is like a big thing. Yeah. Because have you ever like there's this one thing in like coding where like let's say you're done coding and there's that one error. You do not know where it is, but there is a one error there, and people always get mad at it because it's just like a syntax error or something like that. And you just don't know like, okay, what happened? And now you're just sitting there for hours trying to figure out what happened. I feel like I apply that to day trading just because I don't quit in those situations. We just literally sit there and look at all those thousands of lines of code and try to figure out what happened. You try to read your terminal, your console, and all stuff like that. But when you're looking at like on the day trading side, like there's gonna be losses. Like that's just bound to happen. You're going to lose. Like I can't make it up.
Literally just lost the other day.
Yeah, like you're going to lose. Like there's gonna be days where you lose, and there's gonna be like consistent wins. So you really have to balance out the losses towards like the wins. So like there's patience in there and just seeing like how like you can fix it, like what you did wrong here, so you don't make that same mistake next time, and then you just like push through it.
Do you ever, with the boom of AI, do you ever hope to implement, machine learning or AI implementations into your, whether that's engineering or into your business or into trading?
Okay, so that question, honestly, if AI was to do it better than me, I would let them take it, man. I know AI is like progressing as our world goes on, but I know it's more like a pay to win manner, just because like the stuff with like ChatGPT and stuff like that. I know ChatGPT has ChatGPT 4 right now, and like for example like students use that, but like just like students use Chegg, there's a paid version for Chegg. Yeah. So like you get more out of like what you like put into it. So I think it definitely just depends, because I don't know if they would ever make like a free AI platform where like, hey, oh, we can get you like 100% on profit here, this and that. Like, I don't know if they would just give that out to you.
Have you heard of chat dev? Sorry,
no, what is it?
It's like
developer chat. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Like you build it yourself, so it's actually free, and like there's no you don't have to do any prompt engineering.
Yeah, I've used it. And it's not as good as
I see the videos. It seems kind of tough.
Yeah, the concept is kind of tough, but then again, I feel like you would have to put a lot of work into. Like, for example, ChatGPT was not built in a day. Like, there was years behind that before they ever released that. Yeah, so like them making like, no, I'm not gonna say like knockoffs of ChatGPT, but like them trying to implement like just one like certain like sector of it. Like, for example, like development is just like harder to do just because like you didn't really get enough research from ChatGPT to really, implement something like that. Like their AI, I've used their like the chat dev and stuff like that. It's like it'll give me like here and there answers, but I could honestly those answers I can figure out myself. Yeah. Just like how ChatGPT we can figure out ourselves.
How do you manage the emotional roller coaster of like, let's say you're down like 50, down 80, you're getting closer to your stop loss. Like, how do you manage like the emotions of not pulling out, like just cutting your losses and staying into it?
Okay, so honestly, I would say practice makes perfect. But then again, everyone is always emotional. Like, I'm not going to tell you I'm cold-hearted here, but, like, I definitely feel when I'm down, like, $100 or something like that. If I'm down 8%, 10%, like, I have a stop loss. And honestly, I would just say use your stop loss, take profit when you can, and then just make sure you're not in it hoping. That's like our number one thing in our group. We do not hope. We do not hope here, because once you start hoping, that's when you start losing your trade. And then once you're past your stop loss, no, it's like, it's actually like an issue. Like, yeah. Once you're sitting there praying for it to come back up or for it to like come back down on like whatever trade you're in the wrong. That's when you pull out. And then also, we don't like to make more than one trade a day for anything like getting back your money. Once you're trying to get back your money, you're not in the right mindset, because you just lost money, and now it's like, okay, bet. So I'm gonna try and like find a way to like, okay, get my money back. That's not where we want to be at. We want to be like on a learning type of perspective. Yeah.
And Aristotle investments, he was like, they only want like safety. He only will do a trade if he would know like 9 out of 10 times it'll win. So he would only do it for like 75% or 90% that he's like sure of. That's the only way he'll do.
That's smart though.
Yeah. What day trading strategies and tools would you say that you could give out? Because I know your stuff is like behind a paywall.
No, you're straight. I mean, we still give it out just because there are 2-day trades out. But yeah. So like right now we use like TradingView. We stepped into what's that one called? I forgot.
Huh?
No. We stepped into order flows. There we go. We stepped into like order flows and seeing how order flows affect the market. We did that for a little bit, and then like we stepped back from it just because we started looking for more like a graph perspective. We do look at like supply and demand zones. We look at support and resistance. That's mainly our trades actually, and then we also look at liquidity sweeps. That's also mainly our trades, but that's more so like where we trade from. And then anything else is like technical analysis. We also really look into news. News affects the market a lot. Yeah. So right now, like Jerome Powell, like stuff he said about the Federal Reserve and like interest rates and hikes and stuff like that really does affect the market a lot. And we just play into like we dip our hands into different things just because there's a lot that affects the market. There's a lot that affects one stock and another stock, and we try to make sure like we aren't affected like badly by it.
I know you also help beginners in the trading. You kind of walk them through it, because even before this, there's a lot of people in the chat. I'm in the chat as well. I trade every day with them. I just started recently, but there's a lot of people that don't know. He also walks you through. He'll explain all the concepts. Like people don't even know what like placing an order, like what the apps is, like what Robinhood is. What is the simplest way for you to help them understand like what they're doing?
Okay, so honestly, the simplest way is just like for me to do my part, but for you to also do your part, because I can spit out like so much information, concepts, definitions, this and that, but like it won't mean anything unless you retain that information. So like for me helping beginners, I definitely try to take a one-on-one approach and like be like, hey, do you need help with this and that? and really try to be there for them, because not everyone will be there for you the step of the way. But if I can be there for you the step of the way, it's easier for you to like let go from me, and then do your own thing. That's why we do encourage like people to like, hey, if you're gonna take our plays, but understand what we're doing as well. Just because we're not gonna be there like when you're trying to sell, or like when you're trying to profit, because we're not gonna sit there and tell you like, hey, sell here, or buy here, or or like hold or swing. Like, it's really up to you at the end of the day. But we're gonna be there so we can tell you like if this is like a safety concern, or like, hey, you're using more than 1% of your like buying portfolio, and like at that point you're gonna have to set a stop loss where like you wouldn't be as in the red as you would be if you use more than your stop loss. So like it really just depends on the person like you are, and if you really want to go out there and like really retain the information and continue and grow. But like, we're only here to help you grow. We're here to help you grow, and we're here to help you continue. So like beginners, we have beginner sections. We have days I live trade, so you can see like how I'm applying our strategies like into real life, so that you can get into it yourself. So it's definitely up to you. Like I think that's like for anything. If you're gonna practice anything, you're gonna have to retain that information. You're gonna have to go out and practice yourself. The same way, if you want to build muscle, you have to exercise. You want to see like videos of how to get like work on this muscle or like this muscle, and you see other people do it too. So it just depends on you and like your drive. But we are there to help beginners. We have channels for that. We have everything set up for that, so you'll be successful.
Yeah, guys, it was well, thank you for coming on my interview, sir. It was very lovely. Lots of this is episode 1, but I hope that people like it. You had lots of stuff to say, good knowledge. Yeah, join his chat. His link will be down below. Hope you guys love it. Leave a like. Yeah. I'm banging around with blood in my coat. I make me play and go do a show. They ain't blowing they gun, it's a IG show. Nigga, aliens dissing and nobody know. I'm fucking with Gotti bag like you know. When I drop this drink, my shit moves slow. Can't hop in this car if your gun don't blow. He ain't having no motion, he stuck on the hoe. He ain't having no motion, he stuck on the hoe. He ain't having no motion, the shit I sold. When I catch me out, my shit gon' blow.